and welcome to the Nexus for a new part work day. From the guys over at Fanhome, we're going to start the Optimus Prime build. Let's roll out. Okay, so we're going to have a look at pack 1. We're also going to build pack 1, issues 1 and 2 with this pack. And then we'll see how the packs go on how I do them. We'll also have a look through the magazine, everything else that you get. You do get batteries, so you won't have to source any. We already get the batteries with it, which is cool. The guys over at Fanhome, this is just a sort of a welcome sort of letter saying thank you for subscribing. There's a nice picture of Optimus there. The premium offer. Now, if you go for the premium offer, you do get the base. I haven't gone for the premium offer, but if that's what you want to go for. By the way, it will come with a base anyway. But if you're using the premium base, you still get the basic base. This one, though, lights up, and it looks pretty nice, actually. But you'll have to take in dimensions of when you get it, because it's going to be quite big and high. It does light up, which is an added bonus. We do get the sort of collector's guide. They do it in every single part work, the new one. So we'll have a look. So this is the sort of breakdown. He's going to be an accurate model of the Bayformer Optimus Prime from the first movie. So if you're a massive Transformer fan, you'll know that Optimus Prime goes through a number of changes through each film. This one is based on his first appearance in the very first live action movie. We've got some stats down here and what he's going to have as well, and this will open up. We get a nice view of the free gifts, so we're going to get some posters. I think that's in our next package. We get a key ring, a mug, and a nice t-shirt there. In regards to the t-shirt, I think it's one size, which I think is large. It isn't going to fit me, but it may one of the girls. So, and you also get another overview of the premium gift here. The premium gift is £1 extra per issue. So the issues are £10.99. If you go for the premium one, it'll be £11.99 an issue. And not only that, they are going to do a high quality Optimus Prime bust. But that is only with people that pay with PayPal will receive this. I don't know how long this deal goes on for. Normally these sort of ones it's like a time limited, so there is that as well. So we have issue 1, which is Optimus Prime's head, and issue 2, which is the start of his chest. So let's get building. So we do get a nice some nice pieces here. This is all these outer parts are die cast, so these are all metal. It's going to be a mixture of metal and plastic, this build. There's all the bits. We also get a screwdriver as well. So if you're new to part works, you don't even have to get a screwdriver, though I would suggest buying a nice set of screwdrivers anyway. It's always good to have a few lying around. But anyway, let's have a look through the magazine. Now, let me know in the comments if you want me to continue to look through each magazine as we get it. Sometimes I don't bother. You've come to have a look at how the build process works. So the first bit is Optimus Prime, well, about Transformers in the cinema. Then we get Optimus Prime, so bits we know about him, the facts there, the myths, the legends behind it. We also get another bit here, Autobots, Decepticons. We've got Bumblebee. Once again, we're going through everything. Then we got Autobots in action, so going through the toy range there, it looks like, which is cool. Some more bits here. Then we get the instructions, so we'll be doing this in just a minute. And that's all we get. So let's start building issue 1. Okay, so first bit we're going to do is grab the sort of ball joint, neck joint here. The eyes there. We've got the eye lights there. That and the battery compartment. Just there. Like so. Then we're going to get out this. We've got all our screws as well, the eyes here. like so, and our circuit board, which is here, making sure you don't drop everything because I've just sent everything flying. Okay, so there is our circuit board. We're going to turn it around this way, and we're going to stick A into the first slot, like so. Just pushes in. The battery compartment, which is G, into here, like so. Then we're going to put the eyes in the back here. So here's Optimus's eyes. And we're going to use an AP screw to secure that in. So we will have AP screws right there. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, there we go. We're at the back. We're going to take the eye section just here, and we're going to place that over there. And we're going to use, this time we're using BP screws, so one in there and one in there to secure the backboard on. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, there we go. Don't over tighten these screws. They are tight, but not completely flush onto the board. I don't want to screw them in too much and crack the board. So next what we're going to do is plug this in to our middle board like that. Then we're going to grab these two sections just here, and as you can see, we're going to do it like that. Obviously the front of it will go here, so Optimus's face will sit like so. So what we need to do is we need to making sure that we don't overstretch this a little bit. So the wires are okay. So that's going to go over there. So what we're going to do first is just push the faceplate on, put the ball joint on, and it does have L and R, as you can see there. And then this part will go on. Might have to pull the face off slightly because it all sort of slides in like so. You don't want to pull it too much. There we go, like so. What you want to do is try and get this wire in that little gap, then push the face on like so. Aha, no we don't. okay. So what we've got to try and do is sort of sandwich this into here like so. There we go, that into there, keeping the wires just here, pushing this over the top. Yay, we're there. That on there, pushing this around like so. So that just making sure you're not trapping the wires. Yay. And we're there. So that is what it should look like. And then we're going to secure it down right there with a DP screw. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, so I've done that there. I've also gone ahead and put the batteries in. So the positives this side, negatives that side. We do put them in at the end, but I couldn't help myself but check. And there we go, Optimus Prime's lights are on. It looks really cool. So we're going to turn it off for now. Next, what we're going to do is just drop it. It did get away from me, but I've got them here. So what you're looking for is these two bits here. Now they are slightly different on the backs of them. So one has a bigger hole, one has a smaller one, as you can see. So we'll take the smaller one and we're going to place it here, just under Optimus Prime's face here. So that will go in like that. And we're going to secure it in here with a CP screw, like so. And then we're going to take the bigger one one that has the bigger end. And then we're just going to plop it in to this side here, if it wants to go, that is. Okay, so I can see what's happening here. Okay, so as you can see, there's a flat end to it. Can you see that? Yeah? That flat end goes up against his mouth section just here. So, like so. There we go. Next, we're going to grab the back section here. And then what we're going to do is that is going to go onto the back like so. Once again, we're just pushing on. Like, yeah, just like that. There we go, just clicks on. Then we're going to grab the little button section just here. And it's going to go onto that little switch. So, if I put it in the middle, should just go straight on, and it does, brilliant. And it works as well, which is nice. So we now have the switch in place. So that's good. Next we're going to be building up the side plates. So these are die cast, and what we need is our little sections just here for each side, and our blue section. So I'm just going to grab all them out. Okay, so I've already gone ahead and put this one on, and this one sits just in here, and once again it gets pushed in. Now we've got the left and the right hand side, so we've got to grab the right hand. As you can see there, it says little r. And then this bit will go in here. Once again, there is a hole, one bigger than the other. And so you know exactly which way it goes round. And then we've got this one with the Cybertron writing on, which is really cool. Once again, we have a big hole and a little hole. So there is no way of, I would say, messing it up. Like so. So once again I'm going to do the same on this one. We've got the left hand side, we've got the L. That one on there. That one on there. Like so. Then what we're going to do is place them onto the side. There's no gluing involved in this, which is really great. So they just line up with the parts there. Then we come around here. And make sure it's all lined up nicely. Like so. There we go. It's already looking really, really nice. Okay. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to replace the battery compartment part, which is going to be just here, and we're going to use AP screws to secure that in place. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, so I've done that. Next is this part, and I've left it out by mistake, but it does sit at the back here, and then you secure it in through here with an AP screw. But what I'm actually going to do is leave it, and the reason is because if this gets stuck or there's a problem with this and it pops out, I want to be able to access this little bit. So I've left it so that you can pull this bit in and out. The only thing left now is his head, so I'm just going to try and, like, the top of his head I should say, which is die cast as well. And once again, I'm just going to carefully, without too much of an issue, it sort of goes in like that. Okay, so you have to sort of go in from the back like so, and then it just clicks on, and there we have it. Issue 1 is Optimus Prime's head. It's really cool, and I've got to say it's really, really nice. Let's turn his lights on, and it's really nice glow. There's a lot of detail in this head as well, which is nice. Even the Cybertronian tattoo on his face mask there, which is really nice. Even on the his ear sections just here. So what I'm going to do is push this. But like I said, it's pretty secure even without it being screwed. But like I said, I've done that on purpose so I can have access to this section. Because you don't glue it on, I could see it probably popping off at some point, but it may never do. But I want to be able to have that section available. It's worth noting that I do believe this plugs in. So it's got a little circuit in there. So at some point this plugs in and will make some sort of noise, I would imagine. Or phrases from the film. But anyway, that is issue 1 done. Let's get on to issue 2. Okay, so let's have a look at the magazine for issue 2. Day at School, origins of the first movie, the Transformers movie. Then we get the Legend of Optimus Prime. So this talks about Cybertron and the sort of behind that and the war and everything else. Then we got Autobots versus Decepticons. This all goes on about Megatron. The baddies arrive, so we got the toys here going through the first Decepticon launch, and then obviously we have the parts there that we're going to make. And there's a nice picture at the end of what Optimus Prime will get. So it looks like we're going to get 2 blasters. We do get knives as well for him. There's the stand, and you can see it's in sections, so we know we're going to be building that as well. And we've done the head, and we've done the chest, and everything will highlight. The more we build it, this picture here will highlight more on what we've done. So let's open it up and get building. As you can see, we've got his chest here, which is plastic. Nice Autobot logo there along the front, which is like a chrome. It's really nice actually. That's the back section. We also get his window, or the cab window. It's die cast, which is nice. And we get the bonnet, or the hood of the truck section. Once again, it's die cast. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with this part. We're going to turn it so it's like that. And we're going to place this section in here, like so. And we're going to secure this in with AM screws. So just look for the AM bag, which is here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So that is secured in there. We're going to grab our chest and we're going to put this clip here, like so, around here. So it just sort of clicks in. That's what it says. There we go. And so this part will move up and down. Yeah, so that goes like that. It's nice. It's nicely painted as well. So that part's there. We're now going to put the windshield into this section. We're going to use the same screws we had before, the AM screws, to do this. So we're going to flip it over. And we're going to use AM screws just in the top there to do that. Okay, so we've gone ahead and done that. That's what that looks like. We're now going to build the little lights. So we have, I'll do one at a time. So we're going to push the little blue light section just here in like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just place them on top like that. So I'm going to do that another 2 times. Okay, so we've done that. Just like that. That's it. So as you can see, we've done that. That's how that bit should look, which is really cool. Once again, they don't get screwed in. We'll just leave them high and dry like that. Next we're going to do the windshield guard. So this is the little bit that sort of sits over like that. And we're just going to grab we've got that left now, and our window wiper. So we're going to, firstly what we're going to do is we are going to place this here, and we are going to use EP screws, which are these ones, to secure this section in place. So it's going to be just like that. So that's what I'm going to do now. Okay, there we go. And we've screwed it in from the back there. That's what it should look like. It's a bit fiddly, but you can get there in the end. Once again, we've got a bigger hole and a smaller one. Once again, we've got a bigger notch and a smaller one, and they just sit into those notches like that. Just push it down, and there we go. That's what we should have. Then we're going to grab our wiper and push it into a little hole that's just down here. If it will, there we go. There we go. There we go. So that's how that should look, and that is it. So that's where we're looking at. Eventually this will obviously go into here at some point, so that's what that will look like. Obviously there's a lot more going on behind the window there, but that is what is the end of issue 2. And there we have it, the completion of pack 1. Now we do have a bunch of screws and a screwdriver. My advice would be to place this carefully back into the box that you received. So back into your Fanhome box, which I've got just here. That way it keeps everything together, and you know where to grab it. At some point the box is going to become too small to acquire all the parts that we're going to get, and we're going to get some quite hefty parts. I don't know how it's going to come together, but I'm really excited for what's ahead. But as you can see, that's where Optimus heads will sit, just like that. But anyway, if you like what you see, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. If it's the first time here, welcome, and subscribe, because I'm going to be building Optimus all the way up to the end. But as always, thank you for watching, and as always, we'll see you at the next video. So take it easy.